Hey everyone, Edward Johnson with Bender Insurance Solutions. Thank you for joining us today on 2.5, where we ask business leaders in our region 2.5 questions on various topics affecting the greater region and beyond. In just a moment, I'll ask today's guests to introduce themselves by telling us who they are, who they work for, what do they do. Then we'll move into our 2.5 questions. All right, Ms. Grist, who are you?
Thank you, Edward. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Maggie Bender Johnson. I'm president of Bender Insurance Solutions. I've been here for nearly as long as you, but not quite. Going on 16 years, and I oversee our operations, ensuring that we are focusing on growth, retention, but most importantly, we're learning culture.
Outstanding, outstanding. Well, thank you for joining us today, Maggie. Now our first question. 1 year into COVID-19, how would you gauge your company's culture in this new business environment?
That's a really good question, because the methods that we were using pre-COVID just don't make as much sense anymore. So pre-COVID, we would do an annual employee engagement survey that was confidential. We really leaned on our employee focus group, which is a group that meets quarterly to come up with ideas to improve our business. And then also through the regular one-on-one coachings and just getting feedback and seeing people in the hall. And while I don't think that those things have totally lost their power, we need to come up with creative ways to engage with people more regularly, because when I would have that great conversation on the way to the water cooler or whatever, that's not happening anymore. And so some thoughts that I was thinking, and these are reactive thoughts, which is not necessarily what you're going for, but watching the employee turnover rates, if you notice that picking up, most likely there's something going on with culture. Engagement rates, we're trying to do some virtual events. We've also implemented an HRIS platform about a year ago called Paylocity, and we're trying to get more community engagements through that. And so we can kind of take the temperature of our culture that way. And then really highlighting all the value that our employee focus group brings to our team, so that employees will feel more encouraged to go to them with their ideas.
Nice. Outstanding. Thank you. Now, how about a positive fundamental change to the organization or the industry as a result of COVID-19?
Oh, yes. So yes, COVID was not all bad, or at least 2020 was not all bad. I think that some things that became more likely possibilities for us were hiring folks from outside of our region. So we're very proud about hiring local, but when there truly is no one to fill the role locally, we now know that we can be successful hiring someone in Texas or Florida, and so I think that's huge. Another thing that plays to my personal desires is that we're able to go much greener now because of COVID. So we're not printing as much. Our customers or clients are understanding of that. We're not driving as often to events, or with the virtual meetings, while something is being given up, we're being kind to our planet. And then I really appreciate how we are more comfortable in challenging the status quo, because one of our departments, they pre-COVID, there was no way they were going to be able to have remote workers. And last March, they proved that they could. So, look what we were able to achieve because of COVID. What else can we do? I think it just pushes those boundaries.
Outstanding, outstanding. All right, and our point 5 question, always of a personal nature. Outside of business, what are you looking forward to the most when we resume some sense of normalcy?
Personally, I miss Studio Movie Grill, a nice Sunday matinee, maybe a brunch. So I'm looking forward to getting back into those types of traditions. But candidly, there was a lot that I gave up in 2020 that I was fine giving up. And it was nice to be able to cut back on a lot of the work travel and focus time at home and on my fitness and my well-being. And I know that it's a swing. I can't hang out here forever. I'm going to have to swing back, but 2020 wasn't all bad.
Very true, very true. Well, Maggie, thank you again for joining us today and providing us with your insights, as well as providing your time, talent, and treasure as we operate in the greater region. If you're interested in speaking with Maggie or reaching out to her, I'll be sure to include her contact information in the comments below. Please join us again next time when we chat with another business leader on 2.5.